Hello, fat fans. Welcome to Boxing Blocks. And guys, and please, if you're new to the channel, make sure you click the like and, of course, the subscribe right now. So go to the notification bell icon, click it, and select all. So anytime I drop a new banger, a new exclusive video, you will definitely be notified. I beg, una way they watch this video now, make una go click the notification bell icon for the phone, laptop or tablet or phone. For the right side, go to the right side, you'll see one bell for the click on and select all, so that if I drop any video like this, when I go receive a lot. So guys, Joshua has really made it clear. He's saying, listen, he wants Tyson Fury to defeat Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. And this is what he has to say. He says, I want Fury to win. He would fight me before Wilder would. I think Fury would fight me quicker than Wilder would. If that's the case, I want Fury to win because I just want to fight, Joshua said. To have that fight here on British soil, man, can you imagine that? I have to first of all laugh in American before we actually proceed. Jagbe, what do you think about that, brother?
I think AJ's absolutely 100% right. Because up to now, Wilder has just been lying to the boxing world, to the boxing fans, and continuously he has been doing it. If he wanted to be undisputed, he would have he would have set up a match with Deontay Wilder. Let's just forget about the money, for instance. All right, if you guys are talking about the money, let's just forget about the money, for instance. Why did Wilder accept Ortiz fight when he already beat Ortiz? That's one thing. All right. Why did he accept that fight? Why did he tell Ortiz I will fight you? But instead of Wilder saying I will fight you after you beat Andy Ruiz, let's set this up. Or he could have been like, you know what? Don't set this up for Andy Ruiz. Let's set this up for us right now before you even fight Andy Ruiz, because that was the whole plan. And Wilder came out with we sent you a $50 million offer, a word of mouth. He said that of word of mouth, but with no paperwork, with no contract, with not anything. That was one. That's what the accusation is, Wilder, and that's true. He said it word of mouth, but there was no paperwork. Nothing was sent over. They waited for Wilder, but nothing was sent over. Boom. That's been dismissed to the boxing fans. And then they gave Wilder a deal, $120 million deal, $20 million to fight Brazil. And I'm not too sure what the other ones. There was
50 for the rematch, for the first fight and second fight.
Okay,
so regardless if Wilder had lost, he was still be getting paid $100 million, bro.
There we go. So why did Wilder decline that offer? His biggest purse up to date before that offer was not even close to $10 million, and he was worried about AJ's what AJ was making. Why? To the boxing world out there, everybody that loves boxing, I want you guys to share this. Why is Wilder worrying about what AJ's making and not concerned about what he's making? AJ's absolutely the number one cash cow, no matter what you look at it. If you haters are watching this video right now, don't argue. Don't argue with this video. Don't argue with nobody, because you're gonna lose. Don't say Wilder is the A side. He will never be the A side. His Instagram followers is not even past 3 million. AJ's Instagram followers is way past that. So don't tell me who's the A side. AJ rematched Andy Ruiz, and look how much they made in that fight. Wilder rematched Ortiz. Look how much he made in that fight. AJ's absolutely the cash cow in all of this. So he gets the call. He gets the sing, not Wilder. All right. Wilder was talking about, he's the one who messed up the thing. No, you messed up the deal. You didn't want it, and you left. And you came out on live TV and said, after you beat Brazil, which I picked up on, we're trying to get the most money. We putting our lives on the ring, so we're trying to get the most money. So who tells you who's been the problem from day one because of money? Wilder. Wilder's greed. He's been the problem. If you think you're so powerful and strong, you could beat AJ, take the fight, and if you win, you're the one who dictates how much he's gonna get paid and how much how much and where the fight is going to be. But for right now, you are not the A side. You don't bring that in any fight. You do not bring the fans in. AJ brings all that in. AJ is the one who does all that, not you. And that's where I'm going to leave it off.
Wow, very interesting, bro. Emma Tom Tom, your take on this?
Right here, man. You see, Tyson Fury is willing to do anything to beat Deontay. And Anthony Joshua is willing to do anything undisputed, even if it comes starting with Fury to beat AJ. He's willing. You even observe that is such a big surprise to Tyson Fury to all the answers AJ is saying about him. AJ is
Ty,
talking
can you
so
can
good
you
about
mute
him.
it?
Yeah.
You know? AJ is actually saying so much good stuff about him. AJ is comparing his movement, the way he talks, to the greatest of the great Muhammad Ali. He said one thing I have to give to Tyson Fury. He boxes and talks like the greatest of the great Muhammad Ali. He said, I have so much respect for Tyson Fury. And I really would want to box him. Imagine how that fight would be in the British soil. Because if I keep chasing Wilder, I'm never going to have Wilder. Wilder would never be willing to stand up as a man and fight me. So what's the point? Chasing after Wilder. I have given Wilder warning and notes where to find me. Wilder, if you really need me, I am here 24 hours a day, 7 days in a week. Wilder, I am willing for you. I am willing for you, but I can't waste my time. I want to be undisputed because you don't know what you're doing. You're satisfied with one belt since 2015. Since 2015, you would have been undisputed. You had that man living with you right there in the United States. You couldn't go to get the belt. You had Tucker holding the belt. You couldn't go to get the belt. You had Crisco hanging out there and a belt hanging out to be taken. You didn't go for a broke. I had to come from somewhere, and you had already been there to chase after this belt. The WBC, that is difficult for me not to pick it up. It shows that your willingness to go to the ring with me is not there. You're scared of me. You're afraid of me. But unlike Tyson Fury, I might be able to have a deal with this man because actually Tyson Fury is like America. Find balance between truth and lies. Today Tyson Fury will speak the truth like America. Tomorrow Tyson Fury will speak lies like America. Tyson Fury is like love and hate. Today he loves me, tomorrow he hates me. And he was more or less like describing the political scenario in American soil as of today. He compared Tyson Fury with civility and nastiness. My brother calls Tyson Fury a man at the moment. He wakes up right now and says the right thing. And now he sleeps in the house like Bob Aaron and wakes up and dream a dream and got confused. The dream he had now looks so real. So when Aaron comes up in the speech in the public, he made a statement like he made yesterday. So he got some interesting news to give to the public. That was Bob Aaron said that yesterday. I got some interesting news to give the public. What was the interesting news? I'm thinking there is Comfort is not going to fight in the next 2, 3, 4 years to come. They asked him reveal the source of the information. He said, "No, I don't want to do that. But let's watch and see." What happens to him right that probably he had a dream. And he ended up by saying, I am pretty sure, 100% sure, Tyson Fury will beat AJ. AJ is scared of Tyson Fury. There was no link between what he was saying to Anthony Joshua. By the way, Tyson Fury is preparing to fight Deontay Wilder, not Anthony Joshua. But that's what I'm saying. When you mix the spiritual with the physical, you get confused. So, you get confused. So that's how Tyson Fury is. You cannot be sitting with what he says. But of the truth, he might absolutely have a fight with AJ. And AJ sees that coming faster than any other person. So, if I have to go through that route to have this fight made, I am willing to do it. AJ wants to be undisputed. AJ wants to rule the division. AJ will soon run out of opponents. Okay, after he takes Usyk to school, takes Pulev to school, get undisputed. What else? What else will come his way? People will start. That's why he even said, I am not against Andy Ruiz Jr. because Andy Ruiz Jr. has promised to fight me the third fight. I will be willing to fight with Andy Ruiz Jr. for the third fight. That's why placing Andy Ruiz Jr. right there on top 15, top 10 is something credible according to AJ. Because that third fight will certainly come. And he said, by the time I go through Pulev, go through Usyk, become undisputed, he said the way I will deal with Andy Ruiz Jr. would be such a way that you guys never seen before. Bro, and there is AJ is a man for the moment. Let me just close my mouth right now until you call me back again.
Well, guys, you heard it. You heard it from Emma Tom Tom. Listen, before we vamut and, of course, jump ahead, jump to the next subject, next topic, I would say Joshua wanting Fury to win is very logical. Can you imagine an all British clash? It would be like Manny Pacquiao Floyd Mayweather fight because it's going to be huge in the UK. But at the same time, I also feel Joshua wants Fury to win because he's tired of Wilder hitting on him, because Wilder always pick against Joshua every goddamn time. If you go way back to look at some interviews Wilder did, let's say we look at the Charles Martin fight. Prior to that, Wilder picked Charles Martin to be Anthony Joshua. And what happened when Joshua knocked him out? Wilder closed his mouth. So Wilder has been picking against Joshua for a very long time. It didn't just start now. So I think that's why Joshua just said, fuck it, man. So
yeah, I'm not taking words from you. But you have to understand that Wilder would never fight AJ. I don't know how to make this understood. Wilder is so scared of AJ that he will always want to fight anybody instead of fighting AJ. He want another person to fight AJ because it's clear. The style of fight of AJ is the style and below the style of fight of AJ. The style of fight of Wilder is below the style of fight of AJ. So AJ owns that style. AJ don't slap. AJ pumps and has power with both hands. Wilder slaps. And Wilder has no feet movement. How is he going to learn feet movement tomorrow to fight AJ? AJ can fly left and right and punish him. AJ can do everything and would not give Wilder opportunity to set up that slapping hand. He can conveniently take away that slapping hand till round 12 without him doing anything. Of course, he would not even take him to round 12.
Yeah, bro. Man, it's gonna be interesting though. But I don't think Wilder wants to fight Joshua though. I just think he's afraid of losing.
Wilder is just afraid in general.
I just think he's afraid of losing, bro. That's what I think. He's afraid of losing. He's afraid of getting exposed, getting beat up so bad, and
he's ashamed of everything he has.
Yeah, he's afraid of that. He knows he can knock anybody out, but he also knows he's vulnerable. He also knows someone can knock him out.
His team knows that too. They rely on that hand heavily. They rely on that hand very much. because it doesn't make sense to me where he would come and tell Andy Ruiz, yeah, beat him. Like, come on, as he doesn't have a champion's mindset. A champion mindset would like whoever wins, I'm gonna take him. It doesn't matter to me. But instead he said, yeah, I want Andy Ruiz to win so we could fight. Please.
Yeah, the same thing
You
you're
know,
saying right now.
you know,
So yeah,
you know,
bro.
I was watching the last press conference that Tyson Fury had with Wilder before the first fight. You know what Tyson Fury actually said last night? He said to him, listen, I know you are dodging those that you should fight. That's why I'm coming to fight you. And I know you accepted this fight because you thought, because I was away for 2 years, you thought and you accepted this fight quick. Knowing that you're going to fight, you're going to beat me. That's what you thought, but I proved you wrong. I was shocked when I heard Tyson Fury said that.
The Fury know what's up, bro. Anyway, guys, like the video, share, subscribe if you're new to the channel. I beg, Mona subscribe, Mona share this video. I beg, Mona share and Mona click that like button, Mona click the notification bell icon, Mona click on that bell. When I receive for YouTube, so Mona click on, Mona select all, so that when I draw video like this, una go get a lot. And I want to also thank you guys for the support. I'm very grateful. We're gonna take this thing to the next level. Believe me, we're gonna take it to the next level. We'll take up to the next level, guys. Stay blessed.